And good Monday afternoon. Thanks for being with us today. I'm Tim Seaman. Jenna Renstrom has the day off. Slippery and slushy conditions are impacting folks around Siouxland this afternoon. And although as much as 8 inches of snow is being reported in Sioux Center, much of the snow is already melting thanks to just how wet it really is. By mid-morning, schools started announcing early outs and closures. And many community events were being canceled. Woodbury County Courthouse closed at 1 o'clock today. But most folks had to start the work week on a sloppy and slippery note. And for those depending on public transportation, it was anything but an easy ride after service was actually halted for an hour today. ABC9 meteorologist Elisa Raffa is joining us along Gordon Drive near downtown Sioux City tonight. She gives us an update on the conditions.
Tim, we're still seeing some light flurries and slushy snow here in Sioux City, but earlier this afternoon, snow was coming down heavy and it was coming down fast, making it a challenge for plows to kind of beat the snow and get the snow off of the roads. That caused buses to be a little bit slow too, where they had to suspend service for a little bit this afternoon. The Sioux City transit system was suspended between about 11:30 and 12:30 today due to the weather. Road conditions caused slower traffic and buses off schedule. Commuters I spoke to today said getting around was slow and slick.
With weather conditions out there, we wanted everybody to be safe, and they were slowly getting further and further behind. They come into the transfer point once an hour. So each hour they were getting a few minutes behind and just caught up with us about midday today.
The buses have been running on time and in full schedule since they resumed service at 12:30. The assistant city manager says they plan to do so the rest of the evening and tomorrow. If they need to make changes due to the schedule again, they will alert media as soon as possible so commuters can plan accordingly and get around safely. Getting around safely may be a challenge tonight and tomorrow as snow is forecasted to continue to fall. You can see, as you can see behind me, crews have been working tirelessly around the clock to clean roads and parking lots. That truckload of snow just being some of what they had to move out of the way here in Sioux City. Again, more flakes in the forecast tonight and tomorrow. Fred will have that in just a few minutes, and at 6, I'll have updates on our road conditions with Sioux City Police Department. For now, in Sioux City, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, ABC9 News.
All right, thanks for that update, Elisa. And even though Monday evening, thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Tim Seaman. Jenna Renstrom has the evening off. A snowy day in Siouxland is improving, but fast accumulating snow caused problems on the roads earlier today. A tow ban went into effect, and city buses were pulled off the road for a short time as well. Meanwhile, meteorologist Elisa Raffa joins us. She's been tracking snow and roads all day long. She's out in it tonight live. Elisa?
Tim, we're starting to see more moderate snow falling here in Sioux City. Very big, wet flakes. Earlier, we had some heavy snow, and that was causing some challenges for the plows to really get around and clean the streets. As a safety precaution, Woodbury County has issued a tow ban as of 10 o'clock this morning. Employees at Siouxland Towing say they were busy from before the snow even started, towing about 20 cars in the early hours before the ban was put into place. Once the ban was issued, employees at the towing companies had to just sit and wait.
The snow plows are trying to catch up with the snow, of course, and the conditions are so bad that people will slide off in the ditch. They don't want us halfway in the middle of the road trying to pull somebody out of the ditch and cause another accident.
George says it's put in place for our safety while attending to accidents and to discourage drivers from hitting the road. Joining me now is Sergeant Jeremy McClure with Sioux City PD to kind of update us on the road. So how were they today, and what kind of reports were you hearing about?
Still really slick. We respond to a lot of motorists need assistance, people stuck in the snow, can't get around. We took over 20 traffic accidents reports, and those are the more serious ones. We weren't able to respond to all of them in conditions like this, and generally even in a week we don't probably take 20 reports. So I mean, it gets to be busy on days like this.
Now, with the tow ban in effect until further notice, if you do get stuck, what could you do if you can't call a towing company?
keep that cell phone charged. You can hopefully call for a ride, keep some emergency equipment in your car, blankets and the such to keep you warm in case you do get stranded in your car, and you'll have to come back and get your car in the morning when conditions lighten up.
These are things we want to keep in mind. Again, snow is in the forecast for the next few days, or the next 2 days rather. Fred will have those details in just a few minutes. For now, live in Sioux City, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, ABC9 News.
All right, thanks, Elisa. I got to say, those aren't even flakes. That looks like snowballs coming down from the sky tonight.